Dear guests, we are glad to greet you at our cultural event. I think you all know what with the deterioration of the ecological situation on the planet. 2017 is declared the Year of Ecology. Therefore, we are here today to talk about environmental issues and ask you to take an active part in the discussion of environmental protection measures.
Ecology is a study that helps us to preserve the earth, plants and animals. However, at present times we have to face such ecological problems as acid rain, global warming, and etc. Many scientists think that it's connected with industrial boom and development of civilization in the world.
Now let's watch the film about our planet, the Earth, and the problems it's facing.
not only a popular science film, it's film warning, a film catastrophe, but the story is absolutely real.
We were shown what happened to our planet as a result of our life being in the last 50 years. How many unique animals and plants are destroyed, how we develop natural resources, how much we spoiled the air and water. It's worth thinking when viewing this picture and drawing conclusions about your place in this vast universe.
And now I'd like to see the presentation Here on Earth, Now and Forever by Kristina Zmitrovich.
Here on Earth, now and forever. Our planet Earth, our home. There are big and small rivers, great forests, high mountains, picturesque lakes, seas, oceans, and many other different landscapes with a wide variety of wild creatures. But day by day, this world is endeavored by our hands. Ecology is a science of how living things are related to their environment. Many people all over the world are concerned about ecology today. The word ecology came from Greek and means home. The idea of home includes the whole world of ours. So we know that polluted air, land and water are harmful to plants, animals and people, and many territories, lakes, rivers and oceans and the atmosphere are polluted with all kinds of technological, chemical, nuclear and other wastes. So how we can keep our earth clean? I'll give you some advice. So the first is don't buy drinks in plastic bottles, because this material cannot be recycled. If you throw this bottle, it will still litter the earth forever. And buy drinks in carton, aluminium and glass, as this material can be recycled. Next advice is save energy. The energy saved from one recycled aluminum can will operate a television set for 3 hours. Next advice is save your family newspapers. Find out how to recycle newspapers in your area. And can you imagine that it takes 500,000 trees just to make newspapers we read every Sunday?
To ask you some questions about the problems of the environment and ecology. We want you to be active. The first one. Are the ecological problems important today and why? Who wants? Okay.
Yes, I think that ecological problems nowadays are very important, and it is very important to speak about them and to draw people's attention towards them. There are a variety of them, and actually all of us want to be healthy and lead a healthy lifestyle, but some of us have problems with stomach, headaches, and even problems with lungs, and it is all caused because of the pollution. So there are different kinds of pollution. The first is the air pollution, which is caused by cars and other vehicles that throw chemicals, also factories, and what is more, rainforests are also destroyed, and as you know, they produce 70% of the oxygen of the world, and if we will destroy them, maybe in the future we won't find any medicine for such dangerous diseases as cancer. What is more, the global warming, it is the main point nowadays, and many scientists discuss this problem. So the thing is that during the summertime, the temperature in the middle of the city is 9 degrees higher than in the rural areas, and it is all because of the global warming. Many people can have heart attacks, and you may say that we can use the conditioner to cool the room, but actually the more we use energy, the more CO2 is produced, and that is why it is the main factor of the global warming. So it is the circle that is very difficult to break. And the fashion. All of us want to be fashionable, and nowadays it is much easier than it was 20 or 30 years ago. So the thing is that many companies nowadays are making their cheap clothes. So people have an opportunity to renew their wardrobe every season, and that is why they throw clothes, the tons of clothes are just thrown, and they must be recycled, and that is why it also causes the carbon dioxide emission, which itself causing the global warming. So I think that I have shown you that there are a lot of environmental problems, and we all think that they are very far from us, but actually they are very close, and they are in every sphere of our lives.
Thank you for your answer. It was very informative for us.
And the second question is, are there any ecological problems in our region? What are they?
So we live in the town which always recognized as one of the most important industrial centers of the Volga River. Every year industry pollutes our place with harmful substances. Unfortunately, pollution of soil, water and air is a typical phenomenon for our place today. And various lowlands and forests were destroyed in the process of construction of industrial enterprises, and children today born with poor health and illnesses that are treated by years, and besides there are a biggest in Europe power plant nuclear station based in our town, and in the event of incident it will have a huge danger for us. And also there are concentrated a big amount of the chemical industry in our region, and it have a danger for us too, but I hope that people and also factories will pay special attention to this question and will be more reasonable and measured to our region.
Thank you for your opinion.
Next question. What causes air pollution?
There are many sources of air pollution. They divide into biological and caused by people.
Biological sources are volcano eruptions, wildfires,
Carbon dioxide produced by breathing, dust and others.
much more sources are created by people. There are exhaust gas from cars, poisonous gas from different plants and factories.
That's all. Thank you.
Thank you.
And the next question is, what kind of climate change can air pollution cause? Okay.
During many processes, poisonous gases, carbon dioxide, for example, are thrown out in the air. These gases and substances not only make the air dirty and unsuitable for breathing, but also destroy the ozone layer of the atmosphere. It is very dangerous because this ozone layer protects the Earth against the space radiation, which can be harmful to both people and wild nature. The atmosphere pollution also causes the greenhouse effect. If there is much dirt in the air, it becomes thicker and doesn't let out the sun rays which have come through it down on the Earth. It means that the climate becomes warmer and warmer every year. It can be measured by the growth of the average summer and winter temperatures.
What can be done to reduce water pollution?
Can I ask for the last two questions?
Yes, yeah, sure.
About water pollution and how we can clear our water. Firstly, water pollution created by many factories in the first time, because many of them situated on the river banks or maybe banks of lakes or banks of seas, and many waste things or maybe different types of pollution came to the near water sources. And we can avoid water pollution by closing such factories, but another problem or maybe another way how we can avoid water pollution is creating new factories which will be concentrated on the clearing of water which produced by factories which create such pollution and let them off through the river. So that's.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Important question, what can be done with litter in the streets?
We can do a lot of things, for example, recycle bottles, paper cans and plastics. Buy containers that are returnable such as glass, buy items that use litter or no paper. Paper that is biodegradable if possible. Try and purchase items that come in or are made from recycled containers. Adapt an area and have fun with friends and family to keep it litter free. Write to your local newspaper or school principal and talk about litter concerns. Give employers an incentive to recycle. Place ample trash containers in conspicuous places for glass, paper and plastic. Report construction sites, businesses or homeowners who have litter problems to officials in your area. Most states have a litter bug hotline. Call and report violations. Hold free seminars at your community center to help the public understand how litter is harming our environment. Start a website in your area and advertise your website in the local paper or radio. Ask for donations to help your group pick up litter, and so on.
Very informative.
Thank you. What causes noise pollution and how can we reduce it?
What is noise pollution? Actually, it is annoying anthropogenic noise, and this kind of pollution negatively affects people and animals. There are a lot of sources of noise pollution. For example, first of all, it's transport. For example, cars and planes. Another one is factories and plants, and of course, household appliances. And the question is, how can we reduce noise pollution? People can pay attention to external conditions when building an object. They can have a presence of sound, insulation, and turning out of the electronics. The best way is the earplugs. Just take the earplugs and you won't hear the noise. Actually, you won't hear anything. So there are a lot of ways of reducing noise, and that's all.
And the last question is, what kind of protection do plants and animals need?
Nowadays, plants and animals need care of them more and more. They suffer from industrial emissions, and because of this reason, countries reduce activity of the enterprises, create various treatment facilities, and etc. Moreover, many animals become the victims of poachers. In Russia, as well as in other civilized countries, there is a ban on hunting for animals during certain periods of time, and on endangered species, hunting is completely forbidden. Another global problem is deforestation, which leads to serious ecological problems.
Thank you for all your answers. It was really great, and we all understand that these problems are very important, and if we do not save the planet from extinction, then very soon we will simply cease to exist.
Would you like to take part in the quiz? Quiz, how long litter lasts?
How long it lasts. We have presentations on that books and answer the questions, then we check.
banana.
What about Rousseau? The right answer is 1 year. What a mistake. The right answer is 4 years. How long a wax paper cup lasts? The right answer is 5 years. Painted wooden stake. The right answer is 13 years. What about tin can? The right answer is 100 years. Aluminium can and plastic bottle. The right answer is up to 500 years. And glass container. The right answer forever. And how much time is required for the composition of one piece of paper or plastic can? You will see 2 liters and have to prevent environmental pollution.
Thank you. And at the end of our event, we want you to watch a video Kids Voting Earth because it's our planet.
I'm voting. I'm voting. I'm voting. I'm voting. I'm voting. I'm voting! I'm voting Earth. Because global warming makes the planet too hot. Oh, it's too hot. I'm voting for the sandcastles. I'm voting for the surf. I'm voting for the future. I want the sky to stay blue. I'm voting because my dad gets sweaty at work. I'm voting because I live on Earth. I'm voting to make the planet better. Because I'm not scared of the dark. I'm voting for all the animals. Voting for the animals. Elephants, fish, kangaroo, dogs, lions, butterflies. I want to say koalas. Because polar bears like it the way it is. Because it's not just the adults that can vote.
We can too.
I'm old enough. My light switch is my vote. Switch off your light. Switch off your light. Turn your lights off. Vote Earth. Vote Earth. Vote Earth. Vote Earth. We can all vote Earth. Please vote. Please turn off your light. Please. I'm voting Earth. Because it's our planet.
So the problem now is solve Project Life on Earth and to save our planet for the future. The fate of the Earth is in your hands. Thank you for your active participation.